Good. Jones. Truick. Nice back heel by Aldridge. This is Truick. McDermott in support. This is Brock. Bobby McDonald. Bobby McDonald's sixth goal of the season, and he ought to thank John Aldridge, because it was that very cheeky back heel to find Truick that enabled Oxford to keep the pressure on, eventually get in the cross. It went across the face of the goal, was knocked back, and Bobby McDonald, the fullback, was there to head a simple goal. And that perhaps will make amends for that dreadful back pass just before half-time. Langan. Truick. Dermott. Hibberd forward to find Langan. First time to Aldridge, who just failed to get a touch. But Oxford are now beginning to flow. 3-1 up, within sight of the First Division and dreaming of the Second Division title. And Oxford will take this opportunity to make a substitution, and it looks like Mark Jones, the player who's going to come off, and he deserves a warm round of applause. Peter Rhodes-Brown, the former Chelsea player, the man who comes on. Hibberd knocked it down for Aldridge. What a good goal! That came out of Oxford's own half, played forward by Shotton. A high ball, Hibberd jumped highest and played it down perfectly for Aldridge. And didn't he look just like Ian Rush as he turned and hit that? Gorham just got a hand to it, but couldn't keep it out. 4-1 to Oxford, to follow the 3 goals they scored on Wednesday against Huddersfield. And with Shrewsbury, the visitors, here on Wednesday night, it's a sequence that will surely put Oxford in the First Division. The voice of enthusiasm lifting Oxford to the dizzy heights of Division 1. Henry. Parker. Has to come back to Barlow. Shotton. Just cut out by Palmer. Oh, Henry took his eye off it. Well, even the sun's come out to shine on Oxford's afternoon as Aldridge goes forward again. Gorham out of his area to clear. Rhodes-Brown was fouled by Alex Jones. Hibberd chips it forward. McDonald, they're queuing up the Oxford players. Brock. Rhodes-Brown. One fisted away by Gorham. And Ward's happy to kick it anywhere. Only as far as Langham. Oh, yes! It's a hat-trick for Aldridge of the highest quality. What a player this man is. He'd salute the cross from Langan. Mark Ward, the man who didn't really kick it far enough away. But you can't give Aldridge a sight of goal. That takes the season's total to 31, and some First Division defences will tremble to face him next season. Quinn. obstructed as he tried to wriggle himself for position. So in the last moments of the match, Oldham with this free kick, right on the edge of Oxford's area. All the Oxford players back in their own half as Ward takes the free kick. And then at the post, came back to Maguire. Ward's free kick seemed to fly off a defender, hit the post, and came back to Mick Maguire, who gets Oldham's second goal of a match that they have no hope of winning. And that's Mick Maguire's first goal for Oldham in his 17th match since joining them from Barnsley. As the whistle goes to end the match, in which Oxford have sounded a warning to the First Division. They're on their way. If the results have gone their way this afternoon, they might be up. A brilliant hat-trick from John Aldridge. And there'll be celebrations at Oxford tonight, and certainly on Wednesday, when promotion will be clinched. The final score, Oxford United 5, Oldham Athletic 2.
Good old-fashioned football at Oxford United under Jim Smith. If you get your crosses in, you provide goal-scoring chances, and if somewhere in the centre is a player with an appetite for scoring and the talent to do it, you win games. Such a player, John Aldridge spoke to Tony Gubber.
Well, the manager won't accept that you're promoted yet, but do you think you are?
Well, not until exactly we got the right points, like, and but I think, you know, barring a disaster, we are promoted, like, yeah.
Well, we'll assume that you're up.
Yeah.
How do you fancy those First Division defences next season?
Obviously, it's going to be very hard, like, you know, but the way we play, especially at home, we get our teams early on and we disrupt them a bit, and the atmosphere is very good, and it's a tight little ground, and I think that adds to the excitement, you know.
Are you looking forward to the challenge?
Oh, I very much so, yeah. It'd be great.
Now, you're likened to Ian Rush all the time, and there was more than enough evidence today to confirm that. How do you feel about it?
Well, I think that's a great compliment, like, you know, from anyone to say that on the pitch, because he's a different class player, like, and he's noted throughout the world, so it can't be bad.
Which of those three gave you most pleasure today? I
think the third one, because it's the hat-trick goal, like.
Only as far as Langham. Oh, yes!
All the signatures?
Yep, they're all there, yeah, Tom.
Have you got many of those?
I've got a few, yeah. I give them all away, though, to relatives, and my dad's got a couple and that, like.
You better get a big cabinet, because the way things are looking, you might get a few more.
That'd be nice, Tom, yeah, that'd be great.
Well, Oxford now need just 4 points from their last 5 games to complete their rise from 3rd Division to 1st in successive seasons. They stay 4 points clear of Birmingham with a game in hand, and 9 ahead of Blackburn and Manchester City. Those top 4 there all won, but Portsmouth slipped up 2-1 at Crystal Palace and dropped from 3rd to 5th. The top 3 clubs in Division 3 all won, so Bradford City also need 4 points now to make certain of promotion. They beat Burnley 3-2, while Hull won at Newport, and Millwall saw off promotion rivals Bristol Rovers by the same score, 1-0. The other Bristol team, City, kept alive their hopes with a 4-0 win over Preston and go above their neighbours on goal difference, but Gillingham's ambitions took a knock with a surprising 3-2 home defeat by Bolton. No change in the 4th Division, with the top 3 all winning at home, but Bury faltered with a goalless home draw with Mansfield. Back to the action, 3 more goals to enjoy as Celtic kept up the pressure on leaders Aberdeen at the top of the Scottish Premier Division. Their opponents at Parkhead were St Mirren. Commentator Archie Macpherson, Celtic